He a lying motherfucker. That's why God don't talk to nobody. God don't communicate with nobody. What's wrong with you?
Have you heard of this guy, New Era Kings?
No.
On Instagram? Yeah, it's a young black dude straight out of the neighborhood. And he's basically taking on these kids in the local neighborhood and teaching them how to do things to survive, like change a tire, mow the lawn, pressure clean some sidewalk, learn how to use the silverware, stuff like that. Yeah,
be skilled brothers with their hands.
Build them up, raise them up. He's been growing on social media, and he just made it to 19 keys. Do 19 keys, if you heard about it.
Yeah, I met Key.
And he made a statement that went viral recently. He said, I don't trust people that got to go to church. If you older than, I think it was like 20 something. He said, if you 30 plus, 40 plus, 50 to plus, and you still got to go to church to hear from God, he said, I think you missed the point. I don't think that's necessary. He said, you should already know what it's about. He said, matter of fact, all these people that go to church that are 45, 50, 35, 40 years old, I don't see y'all doing nothing about the problems in y'all community but praying. He said, I never seen that group of people get out to the neighborhood and do what I'm doing and start the programs like I'm starting.
Well, he's being arrogant, he's being cocky, and he's having an ego problem.
Okay.
For one, they can't connect with y'all, so why would they come out there? They got to go to work, they got to feed their families. Most of them have taken in they daughters or they sons' kids because they sons are irresponsible. They daughters are irresponsible. So they got to still try to play parent as grandparent. So they ain't got time to come help the motherfuckers out of the community, young motherfuckers. And by the way, they faithfully, they listen, you little young stupid motherfucker. You just talking, you don't know nothing, you young. Man, them people been faithfully paying tithes. Sowing into this church house because they reading the scripture and they reading the Bible that gives them clear instruction. It don't say go out there to you. It says bring your money to the storehouse. Bring your money to the storehouse. So they paying tithes. The church is supposed to have programs and things to go out and go do what you doing. Little egotistical mother.
Now he's doing a good thing. I don't want to take away from that.
But if you go shame grandmama and them, take your motherfucking ass to the prison visitation room. Them same people that believe in Christ, still them going to go visit the gangsters and the killers.
True.
Yo, can I get the camera for a second? Orlando, check on the chats. On
homie, these young don't know what's done been paved the way.
Facts. But check on these chats real quick. If they ain't checking in, if they ain't throwing a thumbs up, just put this shit members only. Like you said in the beginning, like we give this shit away for free. This is free content that people are sitting here listening to real shit that we give away for free. So that, like, we ain't getting paid for this shit right now. Like you said, we gotta click buttons to make sure we get the money from this. That's live right now. So if they ain't hitting that like button, they're not dropping, like a comment on there right this very moment, and it's not by abundance, just go ahead and cut this shit off and put it members only. That ass.
See, this what these motherfuckers forgetting to realize, homie. The grandparents that's in church, most of them still wrestling with their prayers to be answered because they still got fucked up kids. And now they got fucked up grandkids. And they got people like him who's discrediting people who've gotten to this age who don't have the energy, they don't have the wherewithal to come out into the community to do what he and I would do in the community with our youthfulness. See, everybody can't be foot soldiers in grassroots organizations that don't pay you nothing. See, everybody can't take their money and go out and invest it into the community. See, I tried to do that, homie, and would have to go borrow money from my mama to pay my bills to help me take my kids on trips because I'm trying to do what he doing. So a lot of people got to get up and go to work. A lot of grandparents, homie, so they still trying to help their kids be great parents to the grandkids. So now, I ain't finna, if you still got to go to church, you goddamn right, and some people still got to go to church.
Facts. I feel you.
Yeah, and for my mama I still have a desire to go. I just know I ain't get nothing out of it to go. But don't I still have a desire.
Yeah. I tell my friends, man, listen, if you don't go for God, go to get a lesson.
Or get some.
Hey.
Treat it like a club. Go get your up out there.
That's going to be there too.
God, however they say, come as you are, and no matter how you come, you go get to meet God, even in the name of slanging.
I'd rather shop at Whole Foods.
Say, homie, listen. Man, I done left church and rolled down Miller and passed that motherfucking car wash right there to the right on Martin and seen this motherfucker in a pair of shorts that said she was selling and pulled over. As soon as you cross over Martin, it's a little store that sells single cigarettes right there. I pull up now to get me some single squares and catch her coming out. And yeah, end up buying some from a young prostitute. And we prayed together like a motherfucker afterwards, like we was at the altar. She could pray like the minister. Oh yeah. Yeah, and she made me to never feel shame about ever laying with a prostitute again. Yeah. You talking about it in the name of the Lord.
Bring him to God.
Yeah, I'll be reading the comments. I'll be tapping in. I'm active. I see y'all. I see everything y'all talking about over here. I'll be dying like there is no. I said we took a little hiatus. It was my son's 2-year-old birthday.
Yeah. I seen you ride with him, treating him like a big player. Yeah.
So I took him out to Orlando. He got sick. He got the whole fam sick. So we kind of been chilling. We took like a whole month off podcasting, and I go to I call Cato tonight, and I'm like, listen, Unc is in town. And he's like, man, like you telling me this last minute. I was like, but he was like, I ain't got that energy in me right now. I said, okay, so podcast starts, lights turn on, you're in the room.
Cause you know, man, where Chris at, man. Where Chris at, man.
I told him straight up, I said, man, I can't turn down Charleston. I got to pull up for Unc.
Yeah, man, already.
I'll find the energy. We'll figure it out.
So like even the people in the room right now on the YouTube chat, you're here with us. We see all these motherfucking chats. Just keep throwing them questions in there, them likes, the love. I just said about it before. As soon as we went on, like there is, and right before we went on. Everybody could sit there and say whatever they want. I get the views. I get this. I get that. I'm gonna tell you that I'm here right now. I could click this button right here. I could look up the insights. Yeah. Right. I could see the notifications go crazy. Right. I never seen the conversations that I see in any platform on Say Cheese.
No, this grown up shit over here.
On Say Cheese, on the Danza project, right? All these platforms that house Charleston White faithfully.
Yep.
The conversations in the comment sections are beautiful.
Yep.
The growth in the comment sections is beautiful. You know what I mean? Like them talking about community talk.
Yeah.
Right. About real life. Like every time you're talking about whatever subject.
I'm like a pot of gumbo, homie. I put something in there for everybody.
Yeah, word.
Yeah. Something for everybody. So yeah. It's something for everybody. Even the haters.
Yep.
Yeah, I get a hater something to run off and take off with to even hate me even more.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, now I give everybody what they asking for, homie, because I paid attention to what you guys are doing. I think my greatest doing this can be a gift and a curse, right?
Oh yeah.
You have to do this for analytical data and engagement purposes. So you have to take your feelings out of it, right? If you get me to respond in the comment section, you triggered an emotion.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go and confess that now.
You got me.
And I start realizing that it's some people that will take that small victory. I got him to respond.
Yeah,
it's true.
So mother.
Oh yeah, you know Charleston White. Yeah,
I got him to respond.
And we
well, I do that because that's what's been helping me grow. I keep telling people, I didn't know what to do on the internet. The comment section was the guide.
Yeah.
You need to do this here. So it's some people that's gonna wake up and watch you every day. And the more you succeed, the more upset they are, and it gives them more fuel to try to hurt you with insults.
Oh yeah,
because they can't affect your elevation, or they can't affect the success that they see, right? So they cheer for your downfall. So their pleasure and their satisfaction comes from your agony and your downfall standing in this light. If you take the emotional component out of that, they'll show you how to get better. Because at the end of the day, homie, just like selling dope, it's supply and demand. You get these goddamn dope fiends what kind of dope they want. And so I came and gave the kind of dope they want. I came trying to serve how I want. I came with the pimping kind of talking first. Man, you ain't got no business watching me the first, second, and third rows and number of bitches and hoes. So I came with talking to ism and you. So I started giving the crowd what they want. So I started engaging the comment section. And what I realized is, homie, your comment section are basically your constituents. The people who vote for you, telling you what they don't like, when they're mad at you, what you need to do, who you need to get with. So that's how I would find out what platforms I need to try to pursue. That's how I would find out what internet name I should go after. The comment section would say this.
That's true.
So when what do you think about him? I would go look and see. Oh, okay, this would be good. So they would point me into the directions of which way to go. And so that became my thermometer, homie, on how to engage the internet is the people on the internet every day.
Yeah. Joe Rogan said that. He said if you can remove your emotions, but see what they're saying, because you can't listen to everything they say.
You can't, nah.
He said, but if somebody tell you fat, no problem. But that same comment pop up 4 or 5 times, maybe start going for a walk.
So what I would start doing to see if this is an accurate tool to kind of gauge what this assessment, right?
A set of data.
So I would watch what make people respond. Yeah, so people who I would help start their platforms, I would see what triggers them. What would make them respond.
Make the comments go so fast you can't even read them bitches no more.
What would make them make a video when they think they done something wrong and they're not pleasing the audience, and they come back and make a video and try to explain. I start saying, well, they do matter what people think. You explain it for. And this is the internet people you don't know. So it started showing me that people really matter, what you think and what you say.
It's good information in them comment sections.
Man, what? Yeah. What? So yeah, homie. So from that comment section, it became a ladder. It became a stepping stone. It became a diving board. It became a life jacket. Because it told me how to grow. Man, you need to do stand-up comedy. Do you know I have never in my life thought about doing stand-up comedy until people start writing it in the comment section? Yeah. So after you hear this for
and you're killing it. Let's not skip past it. And you're killing it.
Hey.
So homie, after you read this for a year, and then you got people that's really nurturing, really watering the seeds that's sown. You really got a fan base that's really telling you exactly how you're funny. So if you dismiss your fans, you dismiss your haters, homie, then how can you learn from what you're trying to do? And my biggest fear was to be a Hassan Campbell, was to be a Bosco.
Oh my God, I do not like Hassan Campbell.
Me, but my biggest fear was to be an internet persona like him and Vlad. Now Vlad got a great success. But Vlad can't leave the internet.